Hi, I'm Karl Principal Broker at Klein May Realty. Thank you for joining me again for another episode of Q&A with Klein May. Today, our question revolves around another timely issue. We've talked about this before, but it's been a while and it's a question that we get a lot, and that is, why is inventory still so low? We've talked about the fact that prices keep going up despite the fact that buyer demand has gone down a little bit, which really shouldn't happen. And it really comes down to three big picture factors that have occurred over the last 10 years or so. First one is a lack of new construction. After the Great Recession, builders were in a really tough spot financially. They were scared, didn't know what the demand was going to be coming back. There were tons of foreclosures on the market, so they couldn't compete with those kind of low prices. And so they really pulled back on building. And since then, truly until last year, new construction nationwide was running below historical averages. So that's over a decade of underbuilding. So that's reason number one. The second reason is folks are staying in their homes longer. In 2010, everything changed. Everybody's financial picture changed. And since that time, the average has been somewhere around 10 to 12 years. So you see almost a doubling of the length of time people stay in their houses, which means nearly half as many resale homes in the market. The third factor is more recent, and that also limits the resales, and that is the interest rate lock. And by that, I don't mean locking in your rate as a buyer. I mean sellers feeling locked in by their current mortgage rate, which may be 3%, 4%. I believe rates will come down slightly, but not to the level that folks currently have. Luckily, if you're a home seller, you're in a much better position than a first-time buyer because you've probably had some fantastic appreciation over the past 5, 6, 8 years, which will mean you've got more money to put down on your new house, which will hopefully mean you have to borrow less. They are all three still very, very impactful on our market, even though they've been going on for a long time. We don't see a tremendous amount of improvement. New construction is improving some, but the interest rate lock and the length of time people are staying in their homes is really heading in the wrong direction right now. So we expect inventory to be tight at least for the next 2 to 3 years. Today, our coffee is just like last week from Haps in Waynesboro. This one, though, is very, very different. This one is from Ethiopia and is not supposed to be a dark roast at all. Well, that's really good, but very different. That is, it's not a flavored coffee, but it almost has a little bit of a fruity taste to it. So the label says strawberry and key lime, and I'd have to say that's probably kind of correct. That's an interesting tasting coffee. If you got a real estate question for me or a coffee you'd like to see us try here on the show, please shoot me an email at questions@kleinmay.com. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.